Oh yeah, here flex, and flex, man, flex. Now the reality being, guys, is I just want to throw out a couple ideas here. The idea, right? Look at this. Look at this view. Though. Look at this. Wow, look at this mountain range, right? The idea of alcohol, it's shown as like a cool thing, like a social, you know, mixer, whatever it's called, if you will. And the truth being that it interferes with your sex drive and obviously other uh, detrimental factors to one's health. And so I just want to make that point, and a few other points. I want to make the point of the dreammate, like I always do. Imagine this person is watching you. When you're down on yourself, or when the people are at their worst, they feel suicidal. It's because they're upset at other people, or they want to angry at other people generally. And the way to avoid that is to transcend into the world of the dreammate, where somebody out there is a future potential truly does care about you. Firstly, and second of all, it's a paradox, right? Because in the surface it looks like someone might be being egocentric by being oriented around themselves, making time for themselves and whatnot, but that actually results in people being happier and more content and mentally stable, and not dependent or less prone to being like rude or unfriendly to other people. So there are other things that go on too. Check out this. Look at this guy right here. Look at that. Look at that beast right there. Look at that beast. Where'd he go? Alright, I don't know if you guys saw that mongoose. And so another thing is to have an awareness that you want to invite things into your life. You can call it, you can call it like a mantra of, I want to be at a tremendous purpose in my life, a lot of meaning, and all of that. And you can say to yourself, I want to be in the best place, best time. I want to be most helpful wherever I have to be. I'm ready for it, ready for risk. Life is about readiness, right? It's about going, take the initial steps, not hoping somebody else will, not hoping some investor will like your idea, not hoping that someone will recognize your talent, or that somebody else will give you money in order to do something. It's taking the first steps to show and do and be. And it's the idea of, like, for example, this isn't a Rolex, but when people buy nice things and that, what it's more important is what it represents, like the hard work they earn to get it, and on an everyday level, an everyday basis, are they living up to? See, the reason people buy this stuff in part, also it looks nice, but it's also because it has a meaning associated. Like, for example, if you buy a cool car, maybe you're cool like James Bond or whatever movie, whatever. But that's just what I'd like you to think about this moment. It's the meaning behind something. Does somebody have fancy things? Well, do they work hard, and do they rightfully deserve to have them in their lives? And then there's just this being love. When you're in the higher chakra, the fourth chakra, you're just in this place of love. And you want to, you want to stay there. See, what happens is when you meet all your basic needs, desires, and wants, you feel great. And sometimes you have to drop down to the first chakra to watch out for problematic, dangerous people. But if you're in the fourth chakra, you can truly look at people and not want anything from them. Look at people you're attracted to. Look at couples that may be attractive, or people have money, anything that's cause for concern or disapproval or whatever. And look at them and just want good for them. Obviously, you need to categorize people by whether or not they're deserving or might be receptive to just a kind, friendly glance. But it's just powerful. You know, it's just a principle of that you'd feel so much better with somebody who truly loved you and was you could consider an equal, a dream mate, than even other people who you might consider more physically attractive. Because love transcends that. Love is about pleasing, pleasuring, enjoying one another, and it's an individual thing, you know. And so when people pretend it's just a common everyday, you know, lots of people can be with lots of people, oh, you know, maybe it'll work out, maybe we'll be in love, maybe we'll get married, maybe I love you, maybe we'll stay together forever. No maybes. Go into the world in the realm of absolutes, where you have the purity ring indicative of you're representing the commitment to yourself and your dreams, and then you go out into society and you just have this strong opinion and be overt about it. You know, let people know if they're curious. Don't be shy about it. Don't feel badly for people. Sometimes people get into they get into intimacy. Forget the idea of marriage, because sexual interactivity is much more significant than a kiss on a marriage ceremony, right? So people get intimate because they feel badly for each other, or maybe they like some things about each other, or they're just both friendly, decent people with physical attraction. But lots of people have physical attractions to each other, so it's got to be more specific, more unique to the origin of the unique dreams and the truth of the individual. Thank you for considering, and enjoy the view. Aloha.